Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, March 25th. I'm at my infusion center. It is 9:46. I got here at 8 o'clock. And they did my weight, they did my blood pressure, they did my temperature, then they brought me in the infusion room and they drew blood. And I have been sitting here ever since then because they need to check to make sure that my blood levels are okay to get an infusion. And the nurse just came by and said that my white blood count is 12 point something, and it needs to be at least a 3 to take chemotherapy. So she said I'm doing really good. So they'll be starting with the pre-meds first, and that will take a while because each bag has to drip in separately. And then once the pre-meds are done, then they'll actually start with the chemo. I'm taking 4 different drugs. 2 of them are chemo and 2 of them are HER2 blockers, since I'm HER2 positive. So just checking in real quick. I'll check in a little bit later and let you know how things are going. Have a great day. Hi everybody. It is Tuesday, March 26th. And it's the day after my second infusion. And I wanted to come on just real quick for a couple of reasons. One, yesterday during infusion, I did not videotape a lot, like not enough to make it its own video. So I'll be combining the second infusion with one day after the second infusion video into one. If you recall, last week on my day after infusion, I was just bebopping around, lots of energy, feeling fantastic. Well, this time around, not so much. I'm not sick or anything like that, but really low energy. Really low energy. As you can see, I have lashes on, and even putting those on was a little bit challenging. Like, my hands were shaking and really couldn't get a good fit, so they're barely hanging on. So if you see me without lashes in the next videos, you'll know that I ripped them off because just not happening. But anyway, I am heading back down to the infusion center because the day after chemo, they have me come in because they give me a shot in my arm to keep my white blood count up. And so far it's working well for me. Now, anybody that finds themselves in a similar situation, apparently not all doctors and infusion centers automatically give you this shot. There's a lady that belongs to one of the Facebook groups that I'm in, and she's getting the same protocol as me, the TCHP, and she got her first infusion the same day I got mine, so we kind of hooked up. She lives down in Texas. Well, after her infusion last week, they didn't automatically give her the shot to boost her white blood count. And you have to have a white blood count of at least 3 in order to get a fusion. And hers was like a 2.5. So she wasn't able to get her infusion yesterday like I was. And they told her it's because not everybody's white blood count drops. So, yeah. If you're going through this, find out from your treatment center if they automatically give those shots, and if they don't, insist on it, because if you don't and your white blood count drops, then your treatments are going to be delayed. Now, we don't want to be doing this anyway. We certainly don't want to prolong it any longer than we have to. So here's one of those opportunities where you're going to want to advocate for yourself. So the lady down in Texas, now that she knows this is what her infusion center does, she's insisting that she gets those shots irregardless. So just a little tip there for anybody that is new to getting treatment. So besides getting the shot, they're going to give me an IV hydration. Now, last week, my doctor wanted to order that for me at home so that a nurse would actually come to my home. But I can't afford to do that. So, at least not for right now. So I have to keep on going down to the infusion center. I'd much rather do it at home because it takes about an hour and a half. And I'd rather be at home doing it than sitting in a medical facility. So, but that's what I'm about to do now. I did remember to take the Claritin because if you recall, this white blood count shot causes or can cause major bone pain, and that's what I experienced last week. And I actually talked to my nurse about it because they told me to take the Claritin the day that I get the shot and then the next day, and that's what I did. But I didn't start to feel the effects until that Sunday, and that's the video where you guys saw me just crying in pain. So I talked to the nurse about it, and I'm actually going to take Claritin. I took one today, which is Tuesday. I'm going to take one every day through Sunday, so hopefully I can ward off that pain that I experienced last week that was just simply outrageous. So that's it for now. No nausea. I have a headache, and I took some extra strength Tylenol. The ringing in the ears has started already. Definitely the low energy. And I don't have an appetite already. I have some bone broth that I brought with me that I'm going to sip on. Yeah, and that's about it. I'm sorry. I know this video is kind of low energy, but this is all I got right now. This is all I got. So if anything else changes, I will do another recording. Otherwise, I'll just snip what I recorded yesterday plus this together, and we'll call it a day for today. All right? Hope you all are having an awesome day. Take care and be blessed. Bye.